All right, man. So do it again, man.
This is episode
32.
32.
Mm-hmm.
So on this episode, we're going to cover, and it's one thing we've all looked, anybody that has a social media application on their phone, they kind of notice some things going on with it, and it don't matter what you have, but certain things are going around, and it's at first you think it's this or whatever, your feed.
Mm-hmm.
Your feed is a big thing.
Yep.
We're going to talk about feed. And I've noticed my feed is one really pushed way one way. I don't know. Have you seen anything on the TikTok one?
It depends, man. We had talked about this before, but depends on how long I'm off TikTok. I don't really get on Instagram very much other than to kind of just check on family stuff.
Right.
But on TikTok, I notice if I get on it, let's say even 30 minutes a day, my feed's pretty consistent. It stays up with mostly politics,
Right.
and then some random, like I like to read or listen to really the Reddit posts,
Oh yeah.
Some of those are funny as shit. But when I'm off of it for a day at the most, I'll get back on it, dude, and I've got some random ass shit on there that has nothing to do with it. Like I'll get those teenagers that do those stupid pranks or
Oh yeah.
or they do the voiceovers where they act like they're singing a song and all this shit, which I don't know what that has to do with it. But then when it gets back into my normal
Right.
rhythm, then I'll start getting a lot of the political stuff. And when it's not the, like we just talked about in the last episode, when it's not about how much money we're sending to Ukraine, it'll either be the illegal immigrants,
Yeah. Yeah.
or it'll be sometimes full on Trump.
Yeah.
Trump this, Trump that, blah blah blah, and then I get the typical, the Biden shit. What kind of a fucking pile of shit did he step in today? That's usually my algorithm right there.
Right. Right. Well, I noticed on on our Twitter. Can't say my Twitter on Twitter. I get a lot of and then like I said, a lot of it has to do with who you follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I follow a lot of politicians. I follow Joe Biden. I follow Elon. I follow all of AOC,
Mm-hmm.
Kamala, all them, Hot Wheels, Beto,
Yep.
all that shit. But I noticed that there's certain ones that just keep on popping up.
Mm-hmm.
When I don't get on, that's when I get notifications saying somebody liked my tweet or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird. But I remember on an episode before, we sat there, and I don't know if we recorded it or if we just talked about it over the phone. So I remember it's been a while how we sat there and we told each other, "Hey man, is there any way that maybe Big Brother is listening in on us?"
Mm-hmm.
Remember we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yep. Did we record that though? I don't think we did.
I think we hit on it a little bit. I think we did.
Okay, so I bring this up because of this. So it's in social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
So remember we talked about think tanks.
Yep.
We sat there and we talked and we're like, oh, think tanks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they finally came out
Mm-hmm.
and admitted that they use social media
Mm-hmm.
to gain what the people are doing.
Right.
I think we did we did record about it.
I think we hit on it.
Because one time I was sitting there and I remember they're like, hey, let's see what all the people in Texas are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a prediction that we made way back when.
Yep.
But now they actually came out and said, yes, we did that.
Yeah. Which we knew.
Which we knew.
Right.
But they didn't have enough courage to come out and say it. Because that's when they still had all the Zuckerberg, under the whole investigations.
That's right, yeah.
And the CIA and everybody else, the FBI's, they're saying, oh, well, it's not our fault. They volunteered. Remember, we talked about that.
Yeah, because they were saying that they were passing along information.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, whatever we scroll through, whatever we look up, they were saying that Facebook was just passing it along to the FBI, really.
Yeah.
And they denied it, remember? They're all like, no, we don't do that. Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
was like, no, we don't do that.
Nope.
And then because people were even going as far as saying, well, it's the government pushing
Certain things.
the ideas, or the subject, the idea, whatever you want to call it. And Zuckerberg was like, no, it's the algorithm. We just make sure You know, there's no underage shit going on there, no illegal shit going on there.
Yeah.
But it's freedom of speech, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Well, what did they come out? I think that's what we were going to plan on talking about. So the social media right now, a lot of that is we found out that it is being monitored,
Yeah,
and it always has been monitored.
always.
But we also we talked about this before, real quick. We talked about the birth of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
They knew the potential of the internet.
Right.
And it's like you said before, anything that we get as civilians or citizens of the U.S., Big Brother already have all the calculated risk,
Mm-hmm.
all the pros, the cons, they have all the analytics they need.
Yep.
So why now all of a sudden the internet, so put in quotes, is becoming an issue? Just like TikTok. Why all of a sudden now is TikTok becoming an issue?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people now. So I saw a thing not too long ago, and it even happened here in Texas. Excuse me. That any government issued device,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok is banned.
Right.
Why?
Because I get better news from fucking TikTok than I do on TV anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, and in TikTok, there was a video about this. So there was a TikTok video, and it had 10 different news outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They all had them spliced together.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, dude. Every one of them, they were all within I'd say about 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of them said the same thing.
Yeah, because even our local station was on that little fucking mashup, bro. And I was like, what? Not about what they were talking about, but just that our local station made it into there, dude.
It's the intro.
Yeah.
You know, it's the intro. It's not necessarily what they talk about.
Right.
Okay, but it's the intro.
Yeah.
And all the intros were the same.
Exact same, word for word.
It's fucking crazy.
You know, and the crazy thing is real quick, not to get off subject, but I wonder if news anchors talk like that at home, bro.
They probably don't.
They all do that I don't know what it's called. You know, that tone.
It's where they sound on all the time.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you know, it's like in today's news, you know, around the world, you know, I'm just like, I wonder if they talk like that at home.
Can you imagine, dude? Come on.
Or when they go order something at the drive-thru, bro.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. Hello. Can I please have a number one?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
man.
funny, dude. But yeah, you know, that's what they say. Be on all the time. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, whatever they call that speech.
I think we could be good news anchors. You know, so I think we'd be fucking funny. Just fucking people up. Look at this guy over here. You know, whatever. Yeah, but you know, that's one thing I did notice, and with them coming out and saying that, it just confirmed another thing that we talked about before. You know.
Well, see, and that's the sad thing, bro. Not to cut you off, sorry.
No, you're good.
Is people like us and several people that know and we've known, that goes again. They use conspiracy theory as a blanket.
Yeah.
You know, but people that really know and just see through their bullshit, we already fucking knew.
Yeah, and we're already moving on, man.
Oh, we just look at it and we're like, motherfuckers, you know? Now they're admitting to it.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, a lot of them, you know, all these conspiracy theories, supposedly, they're not conspiracy no more.
No, they're true.
They're becoming.
Yep.
But, you know, it's just like anything else. If you say something to somebody and they don't like it or it makes them uncomfortable, they're going to rebel.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask a certain question, they're going to be like, no, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to continue to lie. That's this dude right now, this whole world right now, one big fucking lie.
Yep.
Like, it's just lies upon lies upon lies. And it don't matter who. Dude, you got lies from the left, you got lies from the right, you got lies from whoever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I think, you know, now as I guess we can be considered independent news. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Some might.
But that's why this, you know, not only our show, but a lot of other shows, especially smaller podcasts, have been blowing up, bro.
Right.
You know, because they're just like, fuck big media. Let's go and see something else, you know.
Well,
and I think that's where social media has really blown up, but also the government already put their hand in that shit too.
Well, yeah, because when podcasts first started coming out, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. When podcasts first came out, I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. I didn't care. It's like, whatever. I'm not gonna hear some dude fucking, because it wasn't political podcast at first. It was more of like the social media stuff. You know, what's going on in Hollywood, like the gossip, I guess, what people actually thought instead of what the media was pushing. So that's why I wasn't too into it at first, because when podcasts first came out, a lot of the people that I knew that were into them, they were all like, "Oh, dude, you gotta listen to this podcast. They talk about, you know, huh? Oh no, Daniel.
Oh,
they were all like, "Oh, dude, you gotta listen to this podcast. It's about fucking World of Warcraft.
right.
You know, they talk about all these," and I'm all like, "No, no, I'm not into that stuff. You know, right?" So then the music podcast started, like, people started getting the idea.
Right,
It's like,
right.
you can talk about whatever you want. And just like we were saying in that last episode, podcast is like OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah.
Pick your fucking poison. Whatever you want to listen to.
Yeah,
You want to listen to music podcasts, you want to listen to gossip, mystery, fucking crime.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of crime and mystery,
Right.
you know? A lot of stuff like we talk, you know? But, yeah, dude, so naturally, and we said this before, like, when Google's the one that got the shit going on this. Because, you know, people would always say, I think my phone's listening to me because I was just thinking about this, or I was talking about that, and all of a sudden you're getting ads for it in YouTube,
Right.
or you get pop-ups in whatever app you use.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with this, you know, and I think the reason that the government's getting involved in it is because it's out of control, really.
Right.
You know, like you said, yeah, they've already got a handle on it, but what they don't, what is it? Damn it, there's a name for it. There's a term. Anyways, the part they can't control is the people that want to do something else with it.
Right.
You know, like when all these accounts started coming up, like, I don't know how true it is because we haven't reached that status yet.
Right.
But I know other podcasts, there's words they won't say.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because we'll get banned. You know, okay, I get it. You know, if you're to the point where you've got sponsors and shit like that, that's okay, fine.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of this is it's self-inflicting, bro. Like a lot of the words they don't want to say. I don't think they've told them don't use that word.
But they just find out after the fact.
Yeah, and then they're all like, "Oh, we better not use that," because there's a lot of stuff that we say that, you know, other podcasters will be like, "We're not going to say that. We're just going to call it the R word."
Yeah, or the jab. Or,
Yeah, you know, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, what's the whole point of doing this then if you're not going to speak what you're trying, you're not going to spit what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well,
You know.
I mean, and it's like we said on the previous episode. You know, we did have one episode that was not published on YouTube. You know, and it's weird. I mean, I just don't understand. You know why though?
I didn't get nothing on it, bro.
You know, they published on everything else.
No, and they didn't even send
email or
nothing, dude. They didn't say, "Hey, you know, we took this down," because, like, I know on Twitter when you try to post some shit
it'll
that
give you
might
a
be
warning.
offensive, yeah, it'll tell you,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're gonna put a flag on here," or, you know, whatever.
And all they do is honestly they just kind of they put like a black screen or like a grayish,
Yeah,
and it says sensitive content.
right. View.
Yeah.
You know, and then
then
you
if
have to
you
actually
get-
push
yeah.
a button.
Yeah.
So I didn't get nothing. I didn't get any explanation, or even on our YouTube account. There's nothing
No.
saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
you know, this episode, you know, if you feel like something's wrong,"
Yeah, it didn't even publish, bro.
no,
You
just
know, 'cause
completely
usually-
fucking skipped it.
Yeah, because if you have a grievance or
Yeah.
whatever, you can actually go say, hey, you know, this episode, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Or even if somebody was to report one of our episodes.
Yep.
You know, we will have a chance to report back and say, no, blah, 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 so on and so forth.
Yeah, they can review the guidelines or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, if somebody was to go to listen to one of our episodes and they don't like us talking about, you know, queers or whatever the fuck, whatever. Or some hardcore Trumpers that don't like the fact that we're talking shit about Trump. They can go and report it.
They can, yeah.
And if you go, you know, on every one of them has a report button.
Feelings, bro.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure it gives you another pop-up that says, please explain why.
Or under review or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. And then it'll notify us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, oh man, the fucking government will always fuck shit up like always, bro.
Mhm.
They always do and they always have.
Yep.
Anything involving people being free thinkers.
Yeah.
Anything involving people being able to come together.
Yeah.
Because they gotta have separation. They always gotta have
Well,
separation.
and it goes to show you too that no matter how small the threat is, the government takes it into account, bro.
Oh yeah.
No matter how small, how minor, they'll take it into account. I mean,
because they just don't know.
No, because people can go viral like in a minute.
Yeah.
You know, over some dumbass shit. Like that lady that glued her fucking hair or wig on. You know? It doesn't take much. Yeah. You don't have to have, support. You just have to fucking put out the right content and you're done.
Yeah, put the right TikTok on or the right meme. Or...
Hey, even if you're good for a week.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Just like the guy that fucked up with Mike Tyson. Remember that one?
He got punched.
Yeah. I bet you his account just blew up.
And it did. They said that. Yeah. They said it did. Yeah. And whether it's people talking shit to him or people fucking supporting him or nosy ass fucking people. Yeah. And it worked. And that's the power. That's what they can't control. Yeah. That's the fucking deal they can't control. And that's why they step in and they change your feed. Like, I know for a fact, mine and your feed are probably pretty similar.
Right.
But I have friends and family, their feed it's all fucking funny videos or some dumb shit, and yeah. Because they don't look at that. They're not into that. So they naturally they sell us whatever we want, and whatever we want to view. Yeah, we sell ourselves.
Yeah. But there was one thing you were saying that they changed up. Remember, you were just saying that before we were recording.
Yeah, dude. Because I accidentally sent you you can hit you told me you can long hold it or long press it and it'll give you the option to either
ignore or
not interested. Yeah. Well, see, I don't. I go to the little button. I hit the little arrow instead of sharing. Right. You get at the very bottom. You get these little tabs and it'll tell you save, interested, not interested.
Right.
That's always been my rhythm. Mm-hmm. So I'll hit that and I'll boom. So when I sent you that video, you were like, "What's this?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "No, that's wrong," because they changed the button on me. So depending on, for those of you who haven't noticed, when you go on TikTok and you don't long press that video, right. Well, if you use the button, actually, they change that button up, the sequence. Yeah. It's usually, I think, third from the right or from the left. I'm sorry, third from the left. Huh. You just hit not interested, and sometimes it'll ask you, I don't like this content or low quality or whatever. So I always hit low quality, no matter what it is. Just to fuck with the algorithm, to see if the algorithm's catching on.
Right.
Well, when I sent you that's what I meant to do. Not interested, but they changed it on me. They moved it over to second from left instead of third or fourth. Right. And that's the reason you got it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I did it again on some other ones. And for like 2 or 3 straight, it was at the same place. Not interested, not in the same place. But then all of a sudden, it's on the ads, I think. On some of the ads, because that's what I sent you, an ad.
Oh, okay.
So it changed back again. That's when I noticed. I was like, these motherfuckers. It's like they know, dude. It's like they know. And they're like, hey, his finger already knows. Which makes me think, are they watching our eye movement? And you've said it before.
Well, yeah. So there was a whole thing with that McAfee dude. Remember what he said? No matter how good of a password you got or whatever. Yeah. They watch. And we talked about that too. Mm-hmm. And it's, it was a video we saw over the whole pandemic where it was the social dilemma. Yeah. Or is it the Thin Blue Line or something? One of them.
It's a social dilemma, the one, but with a kid that they actually narrated that one really good.
Yeah. Yeah. So what they do, in that movie, show or whatever you want to call it, and we can recap on that a little bit. What they do is they kind of play like a kid on the phone, right? Mm-hmm. And he's on the phone, whatever, and the phone and then the internet. There's a big control center like NASA, mm-hmm. And they're like, hey, this guy, let's send him this real quick, boom, right? And then they're sitting there watching a bunch, and then they're like, well, that's not interesting. Let's send him this. Right. And what they're doing is they're looking at his eye movement. Mm-hmm. And then they're starting to see, okay, he's messing with it. He's messing with it. Yeah. And then the kid went to school. Mm-hmm. And naturally, they're not supposed to have phones in school. Right. So what they did was like, well, since he liked polar bears, let's send a polar bear meme.
And he gets a little notification.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I got to check that show out. It's actually pretty cool. It's called Social Dilemma.
It's a good documentary.
Yeah. It explains a lot how the internet works. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty scary. It's cool, but it's scary at the same time. Just because, they are watching. It don't matter. Yeah. If you smile, if you like something, they know. And then they also go by the time. Mm-hmm. Like the videos, like if you scroll through Twitter, TikTok, Amazon, Instagram, whatever. I mean, if there's a video playing, I see it on our analytics too. Yep. It'll say how long you watch the video. Mm-hmm. and so forth, so on and so forth. So that's another way. It's just data. It's all data.
Yep.
And then they base it off, whatever. But the whole social media thing, dude, like, it's cool. I get it. It's hip. It's what's hot right now. But I'm wondering what is going to be the next one. What's going to be next?
It's hard. I don't know, dude. It's hard to. I mean, it's got to be something like that. I mean, like that, bro. Really. I don't know, dude. I mean, that's a good question.
What's going to be the new hot shit, bro?
MySpace. Hey, I could see MySpace making a comeback,
You think
bro.
so? MySpace, dude. MySpace was hot, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I could see it making a comeback, bro. Because from what I hear, what is it, Meta now? Facebook?
Oh yeah,
It's not doing too hot, bro. From what I hear.
Yeah, Metaverse. We talked about Metaverse. That was some crazy stuff. That place.
Yeah.
That took a big loss, if I'm not mistaken. It
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. None of that's doing too hot,
took
bro.
it down.
Yeah.
I
None
think
of it.
they finally realized, like,
It's gonna have to be something like that, bro. Like we always said too. What's gonna beat Instagram? Well, fuck, along comes TikTok, bro.
yeah.
Then or Snapchat. I think it was Snapchat came in and just fucking whooped Instagram's ass.
Oh yeah. Well, see, there was a video I saw. I don't know if I sent it to you. I saw it and it showed the progression. It had all the big majors like AOL, Google.
Yeah.
AOL, Yahoo. Way back in the '90s, and there was a progression through over the decade.
Yep.
And it showed how everybody's growth and all that shit there, and it was actually a pretty cool video. I don't know if I sent it to you.
Yeah, remember it was Yahoo at first.
Yeah, Yahoo was
Then
way
Bing kind of came in. It was like, boop, boop, and then Google came in and was like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Boom.
And
And then
it shows
Google
it
just
over-
shut it all down.
Yeah, it shows it over time from the '90s, I think, and all the way up to 2020. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just to see how everybody grew and stuff like that. I don't really know what to think anymore with the social media. I mean, they're regardless, bro. We've always said it. What they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it, whether we're gonna fucking like it or not.
Yep.
They don't even tell us.
No.
But one thing we will, and we both agree on this. Anytime these people come out on TV and say, "Well, we're thinking about this, and this is what blah 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 blah," and it's starting to be parroted throughout all these news outlets. They've already made that decision.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're just conditioning.
They're just letting you know, hey, we made that choice.
Yep.
So that's a tripped out deal, man. I just, they're fucking killing me with this. I'm just so over it. I'm just so over it. Because there's a lot of shit we've talked about, and people are just like, oh no, there's no way I'll hit on that.
Go back and listen.
Yeah.
I can't tell you exactly which episode, but
Yeah.
go back and listen.
Because we've talked some shit.
Yeah.
We've talked some mad shit. And honestly, I think if we had a bigger following and people followed us a whole lot more and we just blew up, I bet you we would have a fucking somebody come and talk to us, bro.
Somebody would reach out.
You
I do think so, man. I
they
mean,
probably do it like they did old Tate. Or
fucking get pulled over for a broken taillight.
Or old Aaron Lewis, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
What happened to him? What happened,
no.
man? Aaron Lewis ain't even in the scene no more. He just fell off, bro. What happened?
John, man, the fucking
Damn.
the flannel short it wasn't strong enough, man. The
It
flannel
wasn't.
wasn't strong enough, man.
The Toby Keith style wasn't in no more. Fuck, bro.
Nah.
What else we got on this episode?
So, man, this is your subject, bro. Here, this is your boy. Let's talk about the Twitter files, man.
The Twitter files. Okay, let's see. What's post? Okay. So the Twitter files, right? So over the last month and a half, we trashed on them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm the one more active on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So Elon Musk, right? So we sit there and we were trashing on a few episodes. Well, damn near almost every other episode we trashed on him, dude. And we talked about him, and we said, "Is this guy? What is his angle?" You've asked me.
Yeah, because I don't know.
And I don't know. I'm just like, fuck, I don't know. I just like watching him piss everybody off.
Yeah.
So he came in, and it's like we've said before, this dude has a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he actually did the work or he actually does the work. Like we talked before we started recording.
Yep.
So all these billionaires, we can hit on this real quick.
Yeah.
So you had Steve Jobs.
Yep.
Bill Gates, Elon, and all these, inventors, billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of documentaries, and I was telling you about this one. So there's one about Steve Jobs where Ashton Kutcher plays Steve Jobs, and these guys really don't do anything,
Right.
except market.
Mm-hmm.
So the one in that one, I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but if you're not gonna watch, I'm gonna tell you what it's about. So Ashton Kutcher plays Steve Jobs, and all he does is just talk. That's all he does is talk, and puts him in a bind to where the guy that actually does work's like, bro, we're not gonna be able to do that.
Typical. Yeah, typical.
And he's like, no, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They barely came out with a product, and they're like, oh yeah, well that's not what we're talking about, but I'll take it. He goes, oh, we already got another one. And the actual guy that did the work's like, what?
Yep.
He's like, dude, we just barely. He goes, don't worry about it. The second one's gonna be better. So I think that's how a lot of these billionaires have already made their money.
Right.
They don't necessarily do the actual work for it. They just kind of tweak. Like we said earlier, it's like going to a mechanic.
Yep.
Or a car, or somebody with your car. You already like the vehicle, and you ask the mechanic, "Hey man, can we change this?" And they're like, "Yeah." Can I do this? Yeah. Can you do that? Yeah. That's all they did, bro.
Yeah.
But they were able to find heavy dollars to help make that shit grow.
Right.
And they get all the clout for it. They get all the credit for it.
Naturally.
So, with that being said, I think Elon, that's how he got a lot of his money. And of course he has Tesla, all this other crap.
Well, yeah, he's got some old money too, because I think somebody in his family owned a mine, a gem. I think it was a gems or something.
Yeah, I think it was his grandfather.
Yeah, he comes from money.
Yeah, he's from South America.
No, Africa.
South Africa.
He's African for those of you that don't know.
Anyways, so he took over Twitter. So he finally took over Twitter because there was all kinds of allegations saying he was going to buy it, he wasn't going to buy it, blah, blah, blah. So finally he came in. And, bro, he started dropping some shit. Yep. There's some things out there, and people don't know, and I'm pretty sure I've heard about it. It's called the Twitter files, bro. And what the Twitter files were is that what he did, when he first took over the company, he kind of purged it. He wanted to see what they were about.
Well, he started with the bots, remember?
Right, the bots. He started with the bots. He took off and started just saying, okay, he wanted the bot information. That's what he was. And then he started getting resistance from the actual workers.
Yep. And
then he was like, well, what the fuck? Naturally, if I buy a company, I want to know.
Yeah, what you bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know what the fuck this thing can do, So he was like, well, let's figure out what the hell's going on with the bots. And it's the same shit, man, just like we talked about. He wants to see what the bots are doing. Well, let's get rid of them.
Right.
So he got some kickback and he fucking laid off some people. He fired them.
Yeah, he fired them.
Which people were sitting there, they should have sued and this and other thing. Dude, I got laid off. I didn't sue the company.
Welcome to the real world, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm pretty sure they got a severance package.
Oh, good one, too.
I'm pretty sure it was a good one. Anyways, so he went that route. So he's slowly purging Twitter, right? Well, guess what? Just like we spoke about a couple minutes ago, he started digging into who was because he's a big advocate of free speech, right?
Right. Yeah.
So he started digging into who was all controlling or who had their hand in a lot of the stuff on Twitter.
Yep.
Well, it came out that the fucking FBI had their hand in all that shit. And they always had their hand in it.
Yep.
But they never took a bigger stand in until the 2020. Well, actually, it was 2016 when Trump took over. When Trump took office, that's when that shit started slowly climbing. And as soon as the midterms and all that shit there, he noticed that it started climbing.
Yeah.
So this dude came out and straight up said, yes, the fucking FBI has manipulated or has their hand some of the stuff that's been going on with the internet.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure it's going on through all of the platforms.
Yeah, because, okay, you're right. Because all this came from fucking Facebook. Because remember, they banned a lot of conservative talk and conservative
accounts,
pages and shit, on Facebook. Because they said hate speech. They always go with like you're saying, the heartstrings. Hate speech right away. Hate speech. So then they started doing that to try to get Trump's fucking followers to back off. Well, then that's when they jumped on Twitter.
Right.
Then Twitter started banning accounts and started banning shit. So then they hopped on TikTok.
Oh,
yeah, it was Instagram for a little bit.
And then,
as soon as TikTok rolled out, boom, people jumped on that. Because, I mean, what else could you do? You're getting banned over there. You're not getting heard. So you're going to naturally find where you're going to be heard at. And it was Rumble for a little bit. But now Rumble, I like Rumble because you find a lot of documentaries and odd shit that you don't get on YouTube. Because even YouTube did that.
Yeah.
So that's where all this came from. And then I think what started it too was people, when he bought it, people were like, hey, reinstate my account. I'm banned.
Yeah.
You know, and especially the conservative shit. You had Project Veritas that got banned.
Yeah.
And those dudes come up with some, damn, bro.
Yeah, they're there.
They catfish the shit out of those motherfuckers, dude.
Bad.
Damn.
I still remember that AOC, bro.
So, yeah, dude. So that's when he started coming out and saying, hey, the reason a lot of this is going on is because Jack Dorsey was letting it happen.
Yeah.
He was letting his employees kind of just do whatever the hell they wanted because the FBI was giving them money. Mm-hmm. They were working for Twitter but contracted with the FBI.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
They even cried. So this is the funny part. So anytime you have a big company, so there's a big company here and they have all the facilities. You know, they have a workout, gym, swimming pool, food, whatever they pay for their employees. Mm-hmm. Well, along with him letting people go, mm-hmm. you know, naturally, I mean, dude, you just spent $40 billion or whatever the fuck it was to buy it. You're gonna start cutting costs, bro.
Yeah.
When you have that many employees, I don't know exactly how many employees he had when he bought it,
mm-hmm.
but I know a lot of these, you know, computer programmers and all this shit. There, a lot of them are just fucking off all day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are working at home.
Yep.
So what he did, this is the funny part. He took their meals away, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
He took. I saw that shit. I was like, and everybody was up with their fucking ass.
I think you sent it to me. Yeah, I remember that one.
Up with their ass in there.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Oh my God, we don't have nothing to eat." Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then they were making a big old deal about it, and then he came out and said, "Dude, I was spending X amount. They were spending X amount of money on this type of food, and this type of, and it was only a tenth of it was being consumed."
Yeah, I think it wasn't him, right? It was some other employee that kind of did like a little walkthrough of their break room, and it was like, "Oh, over here we got sandwiches. Over here we got this." I mean, to me, it was like something you get catered at, you know, for a meeting.
Yeah.
But that was everyday shit for them, bro. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that too, I was like, damn, bro, they really had. I can see why they're bitching now. They had it made, you know.
Yeah.
They basically had whatever meal they wanted at their fucking disposal, and then that's what they were doing. They weren't eating it. They were into throwing it away. They weren't even what do you call it? Donating it, man. They were just fucking. Yeah, let it fucking rot.
Yeah.
And this is every day. Every day they got a fresh set of fucking meals, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody was even eating the shit.
It was taken for granted.
Yeah.
You know, because it's there.
When he came in and took it away, they're like, "Oh no, I like that," and everybody's like, "No, y'all didn't need it."
Yeah.
So he did that. So he's gonna start cutting costs.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that was one thing, and it's like we've said before when we talked about this dude. What's his angle, bro? What's his angle? Because, like we've said, he's connected. He's always been connected.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Is it a play? Is it a play like we spoke the other day on the phone? Is it a play for him to try to get everybody together? Or is it... Because, dude, he has money tied up with the feds. He has money tied up with the Department of Defense.
Yeah, he gets funding for his
satellites.
And his rockets.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is this play, dude? Because I know, you know as well as I do, dude. If you were to go, and the company you work for, or the company I work for, and we're doing some shit, and they find out, mm-hmm. you're going to be like, hey, bro, what the fuck?
Yep.
Even though it's not, like, considered, would it be considered proprietary to where the shit he's coming, I think it would be.
Yeah,
the Twitter files. I think that would be
because, well, I don't know. Is there a separation between Twitter and Starlink and Tesla and that other shit?
It don't matter though. I don't think it would matter if you're getting fucking money from so and so. I mean, technically, when you go through the courts and litigations and business dealings, all this, I'm pretty sure there is like a.
Yeah.
But You know that. You know as well as I do. That shit don't matter, bro.
Well, no, it doesn't. You know, and you're gonna have people that are gonna make the argument and saying, "Oh no, it's completely separate. Whatever he does with Twitter and whatever he does with Tesla or what's his rocket program called, man? SpaceX. Yeah, okay. It's separated to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But if the government wants to shut this dude down, dude, they'll shut it all down.
That's what I'm saying.
All of it.
They will pull his plug, bro.
All of it. And it doesn't make a shit if Starlink, none of it. That shit'll just, like you're saying, dude. If you unplug it, it's gonna go all down. Mm-hmm. It's all plugged into the same fucking.
Outlet.
Yep. So
that's
that's why I tell you sometimes, man. I don't know this dude's angle because at first he was kind of talking shit about the conservative side of it before he bought Twitter. He'd go in there and he'd fucking pop off on some shit. But then he buys it, and then all of a sudden, you got the fucking...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, everybody's red-pilled.
All of a sudden, right. You know, and then see, and that's what... I'm not going to say it pisses me off, but it bothers me, bro, that people are so quick to jump on the fucking bandwagon, bro. Yeah. Oh, Elon, the savior nobody knew we needed. You know, not all heroes were... It's like, bro, a fucking month ago, you couldn't stand him because he was fucking shaking hands with a fucking Democrat. Yeah. And now, because he talks some shit about... You know, or because he's dropping some shit, all of a sudden he's your fucking hero? No. That's what's wrong with the fucking world now.
Now, what would you say? Yeah, exactly. So what if he was to drop some shit about Trump?
Oh, the fucking left would love him. They'd be like, "Oh my God,
because you know, there for a minute they had their little
Elon came back to the light."
You know, there for a minute they had their little quarrel, bro.
Yeah.
And all that was is what I told you one time. Those are two rich kids that don't have nothing to do, bro.
Exactly.
Just sit there and just talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know what that dude like. I like what he does. I like because he does have some funny ass little sayings.
Yeah, he does. He pops off on shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it's just I don't get it. And the latest tweet he put out, and it was crazy. He said, "What if I was to tell you we were living in a Matrix?" Have you not seen that one? I don't know if you saw that one or not.
Yeah, I think I saw something on that one. I think you might have sent that one to me, or whenever I was looking at the tweets and shit, where you commented on it. I think is what you said.
But
well, there was the Fauci thing too.
Yeah, well, that's coming apparently. The Fauci files and all this shit there.
But I mean, honestly, what is that going to change?
Nothing.
I mean, it's going to prove, you know, to the so-called conspiracy theories, it's going to prove everything they've already said.
Oh, yeah, and the Q heads are going to go crazy.
Oh God, man, the storm. Right. The storm.
Yeah, so here it is right here. So, what if I told you the only way to escape the Matrix is to learn everything that you have been taught and rebuild your entire belief system based on critical thought and analysis?
Well, I mean, if you think for yourself, you've already so-called broken the Matrix.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, that actually plays both sides.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's doing. And you said that plenty of times. Mm-hmm. The dude's playing both sides.
Yep.
And we've said that before with the whole EV thing. Yep. Remember on that other episode we did about the EVs? He's dude, and then his fucking Halloween costume.
Yeah. I mean, come on, bro.
Come on. How much more shit do you need?
And again, that feeds into the tinfoil hat people. You know, but then at the same time, it feeds into the Hollywood crowd that says, "Oh no, it's fucking that outfit's worth fucking $20,000."
Yeah.
You know, so again, dude, I mean, for him, it's a no lose situation in the way I see it. He doesn't lose either fucking way, bro.
No, but I think he's still he's gauging the public, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I said earlier, maybe he sat down with the higher ups and they said, "Okay, dude, look, we need you to grab a hold of everybody and get this shit straightened out."
Yep.
Because you have your fucking left side over here, and you got your Trumpers over here, and you got the ones in the middle.
Yep.
As long as there's diversion between any race, whatever people thoughts.
Yep.
They're not gonna be able to control everybody.
Yeah, fucking Discord.
No. Yep. They won't be able to. They won't be able to. The only reason the last 2 years they were able to have some sort of control is because of the pandemic, bro. Yep. Think about it.
Yep.
They had the pandemic. Everybody was just like, blah, CDC, blah, blah. The CDC, bro, they're not a governing agency.
Nope.
But they treated like they were the fucking...
They're rent-a-cops, bro.
They were the fucking shit, bro. They thought
they were so quick to shut shit down, man.
Yeah, they thought they were... what they said was fucking golden, bro.
Yeah.
The FDA, all this bullshit, and then you've got people talking shit about the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
If everything was up and up on the vaccine, bro, why are they trying to lock that shit up for 75 years, bro?
Because they knew.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's what I'm getting with this dude. Maybe that's what they're doing.
I guess it's controlled chaos, I guess.
Well, yeah,
It's what else can it be called?
Yeah, but what else is coming? So if they want to do that, if they're letting him, because they can't just come out and say, "Hey, cut your shit,"
right?
Just like the whole Andrew Tate thing,
right? No, because they've got too much invested in this guy, man. Because he's also the guy that wants to put a chip in your brain and hook you up, to the fucking internet, bro.
So there you go.
So aside from, like we just said in the last episode, aside from them listening to what you're saying, now they're gonna know because you're thinking it. They're tapping in direct to the fucking source.
Yeah. And this guy's going to fucking be the ringleader.
Yeah, and he's behind it. Again, he plays every fucking... He changes jerseys to whatever fucking suits him, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. What if he is the model for the Antichrist, bro?
I don't know, dude, because it's not unifying. He's not unifying.
Not yet.
Well, yeah. I think when he unifies everybody and everybody can... When a fucking 100% true Trumper can agree with a 100% not liberal Democrat. Well, okay, let me put it to you this way. When a 70-year-old Republican can agree with a fucking 20-year-old fucking Democrat, bro, then I'll say, you know what? Uh-oh. Something's fucking wrong here.
Well, here's the thing. All it takes is time before those old timers are gone.
Yeah, no, and they are. They're already, I hate to say it that way, dude, but they're on their way out.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's to the point now where they're just like, dude, and it's like they've always said, Ebby, any great plan takes time.
Yeah.
That's all we have is time, bro. They don't have to flip the... look, dude, look how long it's taken for us to actually open up a fucking head. Like, we've always kind of already had our own thing going with our brain and, talking amongst each other.
Right.
But look how long we've talked like that. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden it's a big thing. Yeah. Like it's the end thing right now. Mm-hmm. How long has that been? It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was 5 years, 7 maybe?
Yeah.
And there's people that are barely scratching the surface.
Yeah.
You know this.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, dude. That's a good theory because it seems to me like it. You're right, man. Because now that I'm thinking about it, both sides, I think, can even if he can get both sides to compromise. Or, if anybody can, it might be this guy.
Right.
Because technology, we've talked about it, and I've sent you a couple of posts on it too, where now people don't have to have a wallet or anything to go buy shit. Like I know at airports you can activate your Apple Pay, your Google Pay on your phone, and you just walk in and grab whatever you want, and you walk out because at the entrance and the exit you got a scanner that picks up your phone, and it automatically charges you whatever you get. So you don't have to necessarily have a card or anything on you. But are we going to be victims of technology that we want? Because you got people saying that, oh, that's the mark of the beast. No, and I'm not a Bible thumper for one,
right.
But in the Bible, it specifically says it's going to be a mark. Yeah. It's not going to be a chip. It's not going to be your phone. Yeah. And that's what a lot of these people say, and that's where that comes in. Could he be the Antichrist? But no, I think a lot of it is because we, as a society, we want just ease. We want easy. When you go to the drive-thru, back in the day, you wanted a home-cooked meal as close as you could to, let's say, a burger, an old-fashioned burger. And people still say, I want an old-fashioned burger,
And you go to the little mom and pop.
Yeah,
down
and they
the road.
take a little while longer.
Yeah.
But you're willing to sit there a little while longer. But go to fucking Chick-fil-A and let them fuck up. You're gonna bitch. Oh goddamn! You know I've never had to sit at Chick-fil-A for longer than 3 minutes. You know that's what I'm saying, bro. We as a society, and it's really Western societies.
I like Chick-fil-A, bro.
No, I'm not dogging on it. I'm just saying though. We want fast. We want quick. So it's only natural.
We're impatient, bro.
Yeah, for people to say, give me whatever's the fucking easiest. And if that means putting a chip in my hand, so I don't have to carry a wallet, so I don't have to carry shit, and I don't have to carry a phone anymore because I got that shit in my head now where I can just talk to whoever the hell I want. It's going to happen, bro. And to me, that's not the mark of the beast. And I think, he's going to benefit from it tremendously.
Well, obviously, bro. He has a black market for it.
Yeah.
Rockets.
And okay, and that's another thing. It got me thinking one day. I was like, man, if people are willing to put a chip in their head, so they're connected to the internet or whatever, it makes me wonder, bro. Because we talked about this a while back on one of our episodes. We hit on it real briefly. Not everybody hears that voice in their head. I think me and you said, I know I do.
Yeah.
When you talk to yourself in your head and you hear a voice,
Yeah.
Not everybody has it.
No.
I wonder how that's going to affect the chip, bro.
Oh, they'll fucking burn it out, bro.
I mean, I'm sure they'll figure it out before they let it out. And they say, hey, look, those people that talk to themselves and can hear themselves, we need to cut that shit out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll send some little radio wave or something. But that's funny though, dude. But
like the flies and shit.
Yeah. But I don't know, dude. I don't see him as Antichrist because he's not gonna unify people in a religious way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that's just my thinking because you still have a lot of countries that don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, well, their religion's totally different.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what they said.
And see, in the mark of the beast, it said every man, woman, and child.
Right.
But then again, the Bible can be left to interpretation however you want it.
Right.
So again, I'm not defending either
way.
side.
Yeah.
Either
way. I mean,
whatever you believe in, cool. But I don't know, dude. I mean, it's a good theory.
That's just because what else would it make? What else makes sense? That's the only thing that really makes sense to you. And like I said, I like some of the shit he puts out because he does put out good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he's gonna drop some shit on Fauci. Because Fauci's on his way out. Apparently.
Yeah, I think Fauci's gonna get away, bro. I think he is because all this we've said it before. All this will be tied up in litigation. Yeah. None of it, we'll never know because it's going to be an ongoing investigation.
Well, they're going to lock it up.
Yeah. Fauci will never, ever see a cell. Fauci doesn't know what a set of handcuffs feels like unless he's kinky. So, he'll never do it. He'll never. Plus, he's got the doctor, what is it, the confidentiality?
Oh, yeah.
There's so much shit, bro. We'll never get that wish, bro.
Yeah,
we'll never get
it. It's like we said, and a lot of these, and that's the thing that fucking makes me mad, with these celebrities or all these fucking politicians, when they fuck up, they have all the rights.
The
laws
on their side. The NDAs, bro. Yeah. That's exactly what they're gonna say. Well, it's NDA. I can't talk about it.
I can't talk about it.
Sorry.
Look at Joe Biden. He goes to these fucking press conferences, shits the fucking bed, and just stands there like a fucking goon.
Yep.
And then he just turns around and walks away. If Trump would have done that, oh fuck.
They'd be so far up his ass, bro.
They would have called him everything but a white man. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, it's true, and it doesn't matter what he drops on those Twitter files, bro. No matter how much knowledge he drops, it's not going to change anything. Well, and we've said it before. Right. We've said it before. He could have a whole recording conversation in fucking 8K of these guys fucking spilling the beans and saying, yes, we're doing it because of this, we lied because of that. Da, 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 da. None of that will fucking matter. It won't hold up in court. Because as soon as they step into, if it goes to court, right away, bro, the NDAs will take care. The fucking, their doctors, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Dude, like you're saying, the law will be on their side and they're going to say, well, there's not a whole lot we can do. It's going to the Supreme Court.
That's not admissible evidence.
No. It doesn't matter how much knowledge he drops. And I'd like to see what else he drops. Because, hell, the FBI admitted to killing fucking JFK. That everybody already knew.
That everybody already knew.
And then, what did it change?
Nothing.
Did anybody get arrested?
Nope.
Does it change any laws in Congress?
No.
Nothing, bro.
Made laws for citizens.
Obama passed fucking laws against it.
Yep.
To where the media could lie to us.
Yep.
They were already lying to us.
They have a misinformation campaign, bro.
Yes.
They pay people to fucking lie.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying, bro. So I'd like to see what else he drops, but honestly, man, it's not going to make a difference.
I don't know, man.
I mean, like even some of the Twitter employees that he had,
Yeah.
they were bitching, like you're saying. They were bitching, oh, well, we done it. And he flat out told them, well, Dorsey was letting y'all do whatever the fuck y'all wanted. No, I'm your fucking boss.
Yeah. Well, so then Dorsey, so that was another thing. So when he started dropping all that shit out and saying, oh, whatever, ABC 1, 2, 3, Dorsey said, well, why don't you look into this?
All of a fucking sudden.
Yeah.
When he was fucking telling them.
Yeah.
You
when he was getting voluntold.
Well, he was getting his pockets filled.
Well, of course.
And now all of a sudden, he's where God knows where the fuck he's at.
Yeah.
Safe and sound. With millions or billions of fucking dollars. Oh, fuck. Getting high, fucking.
Whatever.
Hey, bro. Yeah, did you look into this, by the way? Because we were fucking around with this, too. Damn, bro. I mean, that's so fucked up.
That's a play, bro. Those dudes, that's what I'm saying, man.
But we don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
No, we don't.
So the other thing is, we talked about, too, for a little bit, is they let him buy Twitter for a reason. Because if they didn't want him to buy Twitter, he would not have bought Twitter, bro.
Well, see, there for a minute, he was acting like he didn't want to.
All of us, yeah, they're at the very end. And then that penalty was coming in. Oh, well, if he doesn't buy it, he's going to have to pay X amount of billions of dollars.
Right.
Or millions, sorry.
Well, they said, we will make him buy it. There was actually an article out there that said that.
Yeah, that he couldn't fucking back out. Yeah. And then it's fucking crazy, though, dude. I mean, for those of you who hadn't thought about it this way, I mean, he was already in bed with the government with his fucking SpaceX.
Right.
And then he's also got the Starlink,
yeah,
which that's a big deal because he can drop that shit anywhere in the world and they'll be hooked up to the internet.
Even Ukraine. Remember?
Yeah, even Ukraine.
They did the shit in Ukraine.
Excuse me. Yep.
Zelensky was crying about not having internet. Boom, 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 boom. Satellites. Here you go.
Yep. So then, it's crazy, bro. And the government will not let you do shit.
No.
I mean...
You can't fly a drone so high without getting a drone.
No. You gotta bake cakes for queers, bro. Isn't that fucking nuts?
Yeah.
But then, when it comes to the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and all that shit, they let this guy fucking buy it?
Yeah.
Knowing damn good and well he's unstable, so to speak.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I've been telling you. And then all of a sudden, when he started dropping that shit, now all of a sudden they're looking into his immigration status. It's all a fucking...
Who the fuck didn't know?
Come on, bro. What?
Who didn't know? Come on. The dude's been in well, better yet, he doesn't even have to be in America to fucking own Twitter.
Dude.
He can move that whole operation wherever the hell he wants, bro.
Look at some of the shit the companies we work for.
Yeah.
How many of them push their shit overseas, bro?
A lot. And yeah, I mean, Trump said that.
Yep.
Trump was like, hey, look, the reason shit's so fucking high is because our companies moved to other countries and now are charging us more.
Yep.
But that was also in their benefit. Cheaper labor, more profit.
Yep. Exactly.
So it's crazy though, dude. How the government let him buy it.
That's what I'm saying. And
then he's dropping all this shit, like you're saying. He answers to somebody.
Oh yeah, he don't just do this shit. Just try to
no. And then what was that deal about him? Should I resign from my position at Twitter?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, dude, have you seen the fucking memes on that shit?
No.
So he put a poll. It was a poll.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, should I resign as CEO from Twitter? And I will abide by the results.
Right.
So it was a close, whatever. So the results came out was yes.
Yeah.
So then everybody was just like, okay, yeah, well, you're going to fucking, resign or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he never did. And then that's when the fucking memes came out, bro.
But
then they said, the one that was that I told you, I sent you, it said, what do you think about Elon not resigning after his poll? And somebody put, he's waiting on the mail-in ballots.
But it's a good deal, too, because he could fucking say, oh, by the way, an X amount of these were fucking bots. Gotcha.
There you go.
I mean, really, you think the fucking guy that just bought this fucking company is just gonna fucking roll over and be like, oh, the fucking poll. Come on.
That's what I'm
But he
saying.
got everybody
Yeah, he's feeling out everybody on Twitter, bro.
because he's a government agent.
Duh.
And it's crazy, too, because you'd figure the conservative crowd would have jumped on that shit and be all like, no.
No.
You know?
No, they're over there sucking his ass, bro.
Yeah. Where the fuck were they in the poll?
No, fuck. I'm pretty sure they were fucking whatever.
Another thing, real quick. Have you ever gone on a website and you either sign up or whatever, and it tells you to click on that little box that says, I'm not a robot?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think that's for?
Just to verify who you are, I guess. I don't know. I
No.
never thought about it.
It has nothing to do with being a robot.
What is it?
You're giving them permission to track everything you do.
Oh, fuck.
You know, that like the whole cookies
Yeah.
thing and all that? Yeah. So basically, when you hit that I'm not a robot, it's not necessarily so you can say, no, I'm human. It's so they can track your fucking McAfee said it, your clicking habits.
Your keystrokes.
Mm-hmm. And not just for that website,
Yeah, it's for everything.
for everything else. Now it allows that website to fucking track you everywhere else.
Right.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
So that's what he needs to work on too. now we'll get that shit.
Fuck, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking Elon. Fucking McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying, though, man. So they can't just totally disqualify this guy. Just like we were saying, if he is, in which he is working for the fucking government. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah,
There's
he
no
is.
fucking doubt.
Yeah.
They can't just disqualify the dude.
No.
So with them coming out saying, hey, his immigration status, that was kind of the whole government saying, look, we're fighting back on you guys.
Yeah, don't say we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how people jumped on that shit real quick.
Oh, they were real quick.
Check them. Oh, really?
Hey, yeah,
What about when
then-
Obama, they said Obama wasn't American?
Yeah.
No, he's legit.
Yeah. Also, show me a picture of Michelle pregnant.
Trans can't get pregnant, man.
Hey, man. Fuck, dude. Don't be talking about the rainbow kids, bro. You can't do that.
Real quick, man, before we end this episode. I got a feeling him and Trump are going to get into it in 2024, bro.
Ah, dude. No.
It's inevitable, bro.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
It's
No,
inevitable.
I think what's going to happen is, as he's going through dumping all this shit supposedly, once they go more thorough into Trump's taxes, this clown's going to come out and say something.
I don't know, dude.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know. Somebody's going to have to get out the measuring,
Because you
the
know
measuring
what?
tape, bro.
Because I'm telling you right now, well, that's what's going to happen. Like, okay, I agree with you to a certain extent. So, yeah, they're going to sit there and say, yeah, fucking whatever. And I can put a tweet out.
Hmm?
I think Elon's fucking has a better platform and more money than Trump. His shit didn't get no hits. I did put that out as a tweet.
Well, it's too early, bro.
But it's there.
Give it till
And it's
next.
time-stamped, just like the Q heads, like, it's time-stamped, so it's there. But I think what's going to happen is, if Trump does run for 2024, and there's still, the Democrats or whoever still trying to get in his shit,
Mhm.
keep him from running, this clown is going to be the one, Elon is going to be the one, that sits there and drops a Trump file,
Mhm.
and fucks his whole world up.
Well,
And then that will be the left side to say, yes, sir. And then what do you think will happen? That's just my prediction.
I don't know, dude. The shit talking's going to start. I just don't know who's going to fucking start it.
Because, dude, before he had Truth Social or whatever the fuck it's called, Trump could not stay off Twitter. So you can't sit there and say the dude did not utilize the platform.
No, but then they banned him.
But that's fine.
And now he's reinstated, though, right?
Yeah, but he hasn't touched it, supposedly.
Not yet.
But that's what I'm saying, though. All the bullshit he was saying before,
Yeah.
it never went away.
I don't know, dude.
I'm just saying, dude.
I think we got a pissing match coming. And it's going to be interesting.
Who do you think's going to win?
Elon, bro. Trump's ego is what fucks him up, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's where it's not going to be his demise. But I think Trump's going to go up against somebody he can't beat.
Yeah, well, I mean, it ain't the hoodie queen.
No. Hell no, dude.
But I don't know, man. I think
It's going to be good.
I don't know if they'll actually get into it because they already kind of threw some jabs at each other before.
Yeah, but Elon works for the government, bro.
I don't know, man. When Trump comes out, well, what did Trump said something one time about him, about Elon, And
I
he
don't remember what it was.
The only reason Elon is as successful as he is because I allowed him to be.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I think it was something like that. I think, dude, I'm not. Hold on.
What am I telling you, dude?
We got fucking more.
What am I telling you? It's ego,
what
man.
Said, dude, hold on, bro.
Yeah, I know. For a minute there was some
visit
shit.
him in the White House.
Yeah.
And then let's see here, Trump.
Yeah, he did say something along those lines, man. I remember something about that. But Elon didn't clap back, man.
No, he just took it.
He took it in the chin, man. But I got a feeling for 2024, it's gonna get pretty fucking dirty, bro. And Trump's gonna end up on the floor, man.
Right here. Trump ramps up feud with Elon Musk, claiming he could. Oh, right here. July 12th, 2022. Trump ramps up feud with Elon, claiming he could have made Musk drop to his knees and beg for help when he was president.
Well, that's going to come back up, bro. If Trump does decide to run in 2024, bro, that's going to come up.
The Insider. Credit to the Insider. So nobody says we're bullshitting. It was on the Insider and it was published by Cheryl Tate, July 12th of 2022 at 10:47.
It doesn't even have to be that article, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, yeah. Dude, it does not take anything to fucking make Trump run his mouth, bro.
No.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah, he also accused Musk of making rocket ships to nowhere and driverless cars that quick.
That's fucking right, bro. Oh, damn, that's right, yeah.
So I thought, me personally, I mean, when that first fucking made the scene, we talked about it, but I didn't think. You think it's going to be rehashed, bro?
Hell yeah, it is. There's got to be drama, man. Come on, bro. Who, like I just said, Elon works for the government.
Yeah. I mean, that's facts. I mean,
You're going to have to pay the piper, baby. That money ain't for free.
Maybe they're going to use Elon to have Trump slip up, bro.
That's not hard, bro.
But right now, he hasn't said nothing.
Not yet.
He hasn't tweeted, but they make memes about this shit.
Well, yeah, and then Trump hasn't really said what he's going to do in 2024. Yeah. He's just kind of, he's got that fucking, like that commercial with that old man that has a fucking dollar fucking on the face.
The Joe Biden fucking.
He's kind of, just like people thought when he made that announcement about his fucking trading cards. People thought he was going to come out and fucking lay it on the fucking table and be like, go at it. Yeah. I'm running, I'm doing this. They thought he was going to lay his plans out, which, politically speaking, dude, it's way too early.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to fucking...
No.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. You don't want to put your strategy out there right now.
Nope, because they'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Trump has some big shit coming.
I don't know, but I think 2024 is going to have to do with these two right here.
Maybe that whole card thing was to see... Maybe that was a gauge for Trump to see how many people are still with him, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. But I think this was a pretty good episode. I mean, fucking Elon, dude. You just never know with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried so hard to get him to
Hey,
I even went to the depths of me saying, I sent him a fucking tweet saying, hey, I know we don't have the biggest following, but if I pay my $8, can we get a blue check?
Will you acknowledge me, damn it?
I mean, just give me a like or something, Just throw me a bone, bro.
Hell yeah.
No, not even, dude. Fucking, it is what it is. We ain't fucking with those low guys.
Not yet.
Not yet. But can you imagine if we were like Project Veritas or somebody like that can fucking... But I don't want to get to that status.
I kind of do, but then I kind of don't because, like I said, then you're expected, bro. You're expected to do shit.
Oh, man, that's crazy. All right, man. Well, I think this is a pretty good episode. We're going to wrap it up here. Till next time.